Today I will be making my very first steamed egg soup, or in Korean is called Gyelanjjiim. Hope you enjoy this video. Let's get started. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of this. It's 새우젓 in Korean, but in English it says deep sea water salted shrimp. So it's just salted shrimp. Normally I would add the shrimp, but in the recipe it says don't add it. I don't know why. Here's one. And then here's number 2. There we go. And then give it a good mix. You should add carrots, but I don't have any carrots. I do have leeks, so I'm gonna add that. And then we're gonna add 2 of these, like 1, 2, but I'm gonna cut it up finely. So that should be alright. If you have any carrots or anything, I suggest you use it because I think it'll taste better. So this is actually not 1, but it's got like 1, 2, so I'm just going to use 1 line. And you get this. Of the mixture. You have to add 2/3 of the egg and leave 1/3 for later. lid on it and keep it like that for 2 minutes on a relatively low heat, so it'll cook through. And 2 minutes see you later, moment of truth. How did it go? Oh, that looks good. Not as big as an impact as I was hoping, but I've got a nice good soup. Let's have a look, shall we? Yep. It does look cooked all the way through. There's a lot of soup, so if you eat rice like I do, just dollop a bit in here and then add the rice and you've got yourself a nice good soup. Let's try it. Looks nice. It's not salty at all. In fact, it's quite bland. I might add a bit more salt for that. But if you're trying to eat healthy, like less salt in your food, this is probably the way to go, because you can control how much salt you add. Instead of it being way too salty, then there's no cure for that. But if it's a little bland, then you can add little bits of salt to make it more flavorful. So personally, this is my preferred style of cooking, but it depends on what you like. So yeah, I think I'll enjoy that. Thanks for watching, and I hope you come back for the next video.